This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, hello, welcome to the next session on BAPI. In the last class, we have looked at the sales order BAPI, how to upload the sales order details from the file. So BAPI is a business object. So Maki, you have to remember this. There might be questions on the BAPIs. What exactly the BAPI? So BAPIs are built up with object-oriented approach, and BAPIs are stored in business object repository, and BAPIs are uh, uh, BAPIs are the RFC enabled function. With the BAPI also we can integrate the data from one system to the another system. So
Screen
the
share
transaction code to check the
business.
existing BAPIs, BAPI is the transaction code, and you need to go to the respective module, then expand sales. Let's take example sales. So like that we have taken some of the BAPIs for the quotation and sales order. We have used this sales order create one of the BAPI, and also we have used the get list also. Some of the get list value also we have used, right? In the last class we have used get list, and today actually we create an invoice case. So you know the sales flow. So the major sales flow, you know, quotation, sorry, inquiry, quotation, order, delivery, and invoice, right? So maybe I have any delivery documents. So if you want to find out in a delivery documents, and based on the delivery document we are going to create an invoice. Okay, so here I will come to the SAP. Maybe I will take one of the invoice which is already created. This is my invoice. So if you want to get the sales
Share
flow,
screen, sir.
it will give me like this: insert text, ESD, document flow. This is also very important in terms of the real time. Okay, suppose if I know any one of the sales document, I can get all the related things. Maybe to open the invoice, what is the transaction? BF03. So take the invoice, and here you can see there is an option display document flow base. So whenever you display the document flow, you see the order. This is the sales order base, and this is the delivery, and this is the invoice which is created. And we did an invoice cancellation for this, and so this is my accounting document. So here the invoice. Whenever the invoice is created automatically, a finance document will be created automatically. This is the integration between the SD and FI. You know, sales details will be stored in VBAC and VBAP, and delivery will be stored in LIKP and LIPS. The invoice will be stored in the VBRK and VBRP, and accounting documents will be stored in the BKPF and BSEZ in FIS. Okay, so if I want to create invoice, one more invoice, what I need to do is first I need to cancel this invoice. So already the invoice is cancelled, it seems. So I can create one more invoice based on this. Based on this delivery, I can create it. It's display document. So take this delivery and go to the invoice creation. So you must know this. So first, how to create that you should know. Otherwise, you cannot create VF01. So put the delivery number. We are going to create an invoice from the delivery. So enter. So incorrect. No billing documents are generated. I think this delivery has, is this the delivery document? Yeah, it's in a delivery. So what I will do is now I will cancel the invoice, then I will create a delivery. Cancel that transaction invoice is the VF11 is that cancel the invoice. So cancel invoice VF11. First I am going to cancel the invoice. So cancel. So this is my what is the invoice number? Come back, and this is the invoice number, guys, and display document. Hello. చెప్పు బాగా సిక్కున్నారా వాళ్ళు వాళ్ళు వాలీబాల్ ఏం ఆడతాం వయసు అయిపోయింది రైట్ మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు 5 రోజులు కాలు నొప్పులు ముళ్ళు నొప్పులు వస్తాయి రైట్ మేడం Office note or not. So what is the problem? Invoice. So this is the invoice, and now no billing. Is it? Yeah. Save. We'll take another invoice case. I take this is the invoice, maybe Control C, and I need to go to the flow, go to the invoice, display. See, this is the delivery. So already this invoice is also cancelled. Hmm. Most of the invoices. This is another invoice. Control C. Maybe total 49,000 invoices we have. Take something. Okay. Okay. This invoice controls some random invoice. It's an external transaction. It's an external invoice. Okay. GPS order delivery. It's a pro forma invoice. Okay. So maybe I will try this invoice. Take this invoice. Go to the cancel invoice. VF11 and enter. Performa invoice cannot be cancelled. Okay. So first let me go to VBRK case. So I will take the invoice type, which is an F2. F2 is a standard invoice type. Billing is an invoice. F2 only F2 invoices only I am going to take this. So this is all F2 invoices. Maybe I will try this. Controls. Control. Yeah. So no billing, no posting. VF11. So maybe VF11. Yes, yes. So this is the invoice which I can cancel it. Okay, I'm going to cancel this invoice. So this is my invoice number, and first we'll take the document flow of this invoice. Come back, give the invoice and document flow. See, this is my invoice. So I'm going to cancel the invoice first. So take this. So document is cancelled. Now come back and do the things. So invoice has been cancelled. So if you want to create an invoice again, you need to take the delivery. You can create the invoice from the delivery list. Take the delivery and again go to the to create an invoice with the transaction VF0 and put the document. See and save it. Whenever you save it, your invoice document will be created. 9769 and come back and see the document flow again. So you will see the one more invoice, three invoice, so one more invoice. There is that here. That is not created. So maybe I will go to the SE16N and the VBRK and today's date. What is the invoice which is created? Today's date, billing date, not billing date, creation date. We need to take it. Creation, yeah. See, you can see created by and created on. Where is, yeah. So you can input the date today and execute, and you can see this is the invoice which is created. Okay, so go to the VF02 and put this document. You can see the invoice is created for this delivery. Whenever the invoice is created, automatically accounting document will be created. To display accounting document, this is the transaction and document number is this. And take the document number and go to the table accounting document SE16N. So what I told BK PF is the table and accounting document number is next to it. See the FI data, but the fiscal year is 2018. What is the year? Year the date. This year is 2018. We did it. Execute. Hmm? Today's date. See 2015. It is posting in 2015. It's not the 18. So this is the accounting document which we have created. The accounting document will be stored in the BKPF and BSEs. So now what I'm going to do is I would like to do first I will get all the invoices, okay, or else I will take this invoice as an input. Okay, first I'm going to do two BAPIs. First I will cancel the invoice. So here you can see there are BAPIs. To cancel the invoice, billing document cancel. Then I am going to create an invoice. So first we'll see this BAPIs, cancel invoice. What is the input for this BAPI? Go to here. What is the SE T7 input this BAPI? Okay, display import. You can see the billing document, which is an invoice number, and a test run. If you put in a test run, okay, it will give the errors. If any errors, it is going to give it. And commit control BAPI. Even the commit work also as part of this BAPI only, guys. So if you put no commit, it doesn't save in the database. If you put commit, no commit equal to X. So this is the commit work BAPI and test run BAPI. Maybe first I will do the billing document. To cancel this, I have a billing document. Just now I have created a billing document. Take this billing document and input this billing document. So we did VF11, we did manually, and I'm going to put in a test run X. Okay, I'm putting in a test run X means it doesn't commit into the database. Just it will give the result whether it's a success or failure. So first I will check it. See, I go to the return. See, document has been saved. Document has been saved. So it's a success, no errors actually. So if you want to manually, I'm doing. So if you want to really post in the database, don't put in a test run. Now execute. See, go and then we see the invoice cancellation has been done. The invoice cancel number is the 39770. First, so if you want to create again invoice, So what I need to do, I need to get a delivery for this invoice first, right? So if you want to get a delivery for this invoice, so come back. So what is the delivery of this invoice? So go to the VF03, enter the invoice number and see the document flow. This is my delivery case. So I will open the delivery document. Now I am going to create an invoice for this. So if you want to create an invoice, so SE 37 and the BAPI is billing document create. Control C, Control V, and display, and go to the import. Now import, export, no tables. Huh? Only written. How come? This is direct transaction. It will call VF01, it seems. So this is not a proper BAPI. Function model documentation, we'll see. Uh, as the documents to be built are entered online, this method does not contain any input parameters, any processing messages are terminated. So no input parameters. How to create, then so maybe display. See, this will give me the all the BAPIs related to the billing documents. So billing document create from database. This which we need to use. So import. See, uh, post directly, changing table. See, VBRK data, billing data in. You need to put the billing data in, document type, everything you need to build it is. Sold to party, item category, country, everything which we need to fill it. So this is the one. Conditions data, returning out credit card data. Suppose if you want to apply a credit card on the invoice, you can add the credit card details. So card type, card number, and all. So what I can do is, maybe I will refer this function how SAP is using. So where is the list? See, somewhere they have used billing document create. So write it billing data, create multiple. You need to fill up this database. So if you want to do this, definitely you need to do manually, guys. So manually, how you can do that SE37 and take this function model, use the function model, control V and execute. And you need to post that FI data, billing data in. What is the billing data in? So we need to give the sales organization, distribution channel, everything. So if you want to give that, so where you need to go? So maybe I will take the invoice. I think this is the invoice, huh? Control C, and I am going to take VF03, take this, and first sales org data you can see here, the header level. So sales organization, did you see? It is there.
Below 1000.
Where is 1030.00. Okay, we need to fill the data. 1030.00, and document type is F2. Okay, invoice type is F2, and also the payer we should provide this as a sold to. This is my sold to, and also billing date. So you can see the this is the billing date. Then item category, the current company code, reference, this item category. So some of the fields, uh, item category not available. So partners, conditions, let's see the conditions please. Okay, condition data. Maybe come back and payer. Maybe I will put a video. Okay, ship to. Everything I am giving bill to. Everything I am giving, and also the material reference document. So what is the reference document for this? So the reference document is I am going to give a delivery for this case. So display billing documents. So the reference is display billing document. Delivery. Delivery is the reference to the material. So material is, this is the material. For this material we are going to do this. And quantity. Quantity is 1, and currency is, where is the currency? This is on the delivery. Go to the invoice and display document. The currency is euros. EUR, short text. So EDC, manual invoice from BAPI. Okay, then title, name, address. This I don't think it's required. And first item is can be the first item. Originating document number. Okay, document number. What is the document number? Item number. Originating document number. So maybe I put, okay. So we'll take delivery. Display. So this is the delivery number, and 10 is the item. This is the delivery and 10 is the item. Originating document is the order guys. So this is the order. So order is the originating sales flow. పైకి రండి. హలో, కింద క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నా, పైకి రండి. So this is my order number and this is my item. This is my item number. Okay, then maybe, yeah. So we'll see with these details, please. So see with these details. I have entered some data, but whenever you enter some data and conditional data, so what is the pricing conditions which we are going to use it? So the condition types, if you see, if you go to the invoice display document, so double click on the item. So here you can see the conditions. So the condition types are pricing guys, pricing of the product, PR00. So one is the condition type PR00. The condition value, you need to give this value. Okay. So what is the value? It's 25, 2500.00. Conditional currency, it's in euro. Okay. This is what I'm going to give this. And okay. And okay. So maybe we have other things, discounts. There are a lot of things, but I'm not giving anything. Only the base price I'm giving it, and come back. And also returning out credit card. So if there is a credit card, you need to give it. Okay. And after you this, save the data first and EDZ test, because no need to enter manually again and again. And now I put this. And guys, so this is a function model BAPI, but here there is no commit work. Okay, if there is no commit work, the parameter, you must execute this BAPI in a sequence, test sequence. So copy this function model and come back, and function model execute the test sequences. Give the first function model, and this is the first function model, and the second is BAPI underscore transaction. Okay, execute. So take the already filled variant, then execute, and see the returns. I think you can see the return. Order type F2 is not defined. I think the problem is order type F2. I think internal external values for the invoice type is. Maybe we'll see that. So is there any internal and external value for the invoice types? So go to here SC11 and BBRK. So see the internal and external values for the order type. So FKA RT. So this is a billing type, right? So click on billing type and see value range, no, domain, where you can see the there is no conversion routine. So why it's not coming? Execute data directly. Execute. Order type F2 is not defined. Execute. I think document type. Yeah, I think this is the one. It seems. F2. Maybe I will take it out this. I think order billing type. This is billing type, document type. So we'll see the interfacing parameters case. So display, we'll go to import and go to tables. Okay, and VBR. So document type. Oh, okay. This is the order type is. This data is order type bill. This data is order billing type. Okay. So order type, what is the order type which we need to see? I think it's OR. So we'll go to the back. This is F2 invoice type, and order type is this display document, and it's a standard order, means it's an OR. OR is a restricted order. So I have given the wrong. things. Maybe come back, test, select the this, and go here. And here the order type is document type is the order type OR. That means it's a TA. It's an F2 base. Here we need to give an F2. So okay, and come back and execute. See the return. So everything is in a return. So in activity, the plant for the so error the plant is missing for the material. Okay, so we need to go to 991 is it's in a delivery. The plant for the material is missing. So maybe I go to the so like this we need to correct until we get a success. We need to try this. Did you see any plant? Yeah. So we need to see the plant on the delivery side. So because we are doing the deliveries from the delivering plant, right? So go to the delivery and check the plant. So double click on this. Somewhere you see the picking material batch picking. You see any plant? Yeah. Yeah. Plant is the 1000. You need to enter the 1000. So where are we now? So plant is the 1000. So I entered the plant. So like this. So we need to do a trial until we get a success. So returning, see guys, returning out, there is no zeros. There is no zeros. So there is no errors. So that means pricing error, mandatory condition MW15 is missing. Okay, here it is giving the error. So MW15 is missing. That means I need to enter in a condition record data. So go to the condition data in and give the one more. If you want to do one more, so double the line. And here I am going to do the next pricing record, the conditional record. Come back, come back. Go to the invoice and display the document and double click and go to the conditions. So is there any MW15? Yeah, it is there. So MW15 we need to give. I think these two things also we should give MW15. Next condition record MW15 is. And maybe I can do the index 1 and one more also I will give it double the what is the price guys MW15 it's in a 0. Okay, don't give any value. 0 point and currencies. And one more double the line and next line is to VPRS. VPRS and the cost is 2000. 2000. And also profit margin. How can we give this? I don't think we can leave it. We'll see later. Come back and execute. And the requirements are not fulfilled for the condition VPRS. So what is the required things? Requirements are not fulfilled. I think VPRS. One more thing also there. Conditional analysis. Condition value has been taken from the preceding document.
In test data, you have to give that last
Profit
column.
2500 will see what happens. So execute again. Requirements are not fulfilled. for the condition BPRS. That means this is okay. But okay, we'll see whether the document is created or not. So first you have to save this variant. Okay, new VDC test. Okay, first I will save this variant and take this function model and execute with the sequence. Test function model, execute with the test sequence. Control V and BAPI transaction complete and select the new EDG test and execute and maybe come back and execute the BAPI return. So no values has written. Maybe how can we get it? VF03. If it is created, it should come in a new C9760. Is it old or new one? I think this is the old one. Yeah. This is a delivery. Okay. We'll do one thing. We'll cancel this invoice. Okay. VF01. Oh, sorry. VF11. Put this and enter and cancel the invoice. So the invoice has been cancelled. Come back and again see. So a invoice has been cancelled. Again, I try to create an invoice by using BAPI SE37 and execute. Okay. No. You have to come with the test sequence. Execute test sequence. Select the new variant. Execute. Requirements are not filled for the condition BPRs. Okay. So execute. Even for the new So now guys, it's not creating. If it is created, a new value will come over here. Or else we'll go to the table SE16 and VBRK and today's date, current date, creation date, created on so today's date, uh, something is created here. This is a cancelled document, it seems. The cancelled document 771. It's a cancelled document. It's not a new invoice case. So we need to resolve that error, otherwise it doesn't create. Okay. So the what is the fulfillment of the VPRS receipt 37 and execute test data directory and execute. Requirements are not fulfilled for the condition VPR. The requirements are not been condition to condition. Okay, delete this condition from the document. Okay, so I can delete this VPRS. Delete the entry. I deleted this, execute, and no errors. No, even I didn't get any error. Maybe we'll take this as one more variant and EDZ test new 02 and take this BAPI again. So function model execute the test sequence. Okay, it's an interview question, guys. How can you test manually the BAPIs. You have to use test sequence with the BAPI transaction commit. Okay, so test data directory execute and execute. See, no message, and this time I think I hope it should commit on the database level. So no errors, but VF03 enter. No, it doesn't create. It doesn't create the errors. It's not creating. No error, no creation. So why it's not created? See, only delivery J VBSK. That's it. Only VBSK. They filled it. Whatever this. Okay, we'll try to use this value. See what is 7. Execute. Okay. And OT fast. No date. VBSK. In VBSK, we fill smart ER name. In VBSK, it is that. Hmm? VBSK, this one. VBSK underscore I. Void smart equal to F. ER name is SAP user. That's it. And next, with the posting, D, come back with the posting. Where it is? Posting D, D, and VBSK underscore E. SK, MOK, VBEL, okay, delivery. So what is the delivery of this? This take this and item 10, item 10, BB type J, BB type that's it. Okay. Yeah, something is created this. So maybe come back, save it, easy test, use roughly, save, come back, take this function model, execute test sequence, this function model, transaction connect, just write about, execute, come back, execute, that's it. Okay. Now we'll see BF03. Yes, guys, one document is created. So this is the new delivery document which is created. So RV invoice create is the document. It's automatically you can create the billing document. From the delivery you can create it. RV in a simple function model. So not that much complication. RV invoice create. Okay. Create invoice from delivery. Okay, same thing now which we need to do from the program. So same program is, so go here SE38 and GEDZ line and invoice underscore create the invoice demo to create, because if you know what is the parameters, if you can pass, then only we can do the BAPI. Until unless you should not end parameters. So I will take a delivery as an input, guys. So if I give the delivery, that should be created. So LIKP hyphen BPU. So this is my delivery. Uh, so delivery DEL and start off selection and fill the code, please. Maybe I can use the same code to reduce my efforts. So Pura code, Control C. So already you know how to fill the data. We filled it, and the data declarations will keep controllers. And here you need to pass what is the delivery number. The input delivery is the delivery number. It's P underscore DEL. Whatever you give input, that you need to give it. That's it. And also take it out, break, and also commit work. So if size sub RC equal to 0, if size hyphen sub RC is equal to 0, and call the function model BAPI transaction commit. BAPI transaction commit. That's it. And if save and 3D printer and activate. So put in a breakpoint. Okay, and see guys, if this works here, I passed the value, is it is going to work out here? LT underscore VBSK. Is it a table or is it a work area? Importing? Yeah, it's a work area only, but he has used the naming convention as a different naming convention, but it's a work area only. So LT underscore VBSK. Importing. It's good. Now we are going to put a delivery as an input. Take the input delivery and keep here. So for this delivery, I am going to create an invoice. See, so F6. That's it. And go to the table. We should get a new values. So refresh. 72 is created. 73. It should create in a 73, right? So why it's not created? I think maybe we have to cancel this invoice, right? So if cancel the invoice, then create the delivery. Come back, VF11, and take this invoice and cancel it. Cancel the invoice, and invoice has been cancelled. Now I will run my program SE38 and execute delivery and execute. See F6. So it's about C equal to 0. So we'll see the value here. Nothing has been generated. VBRK. VBRK. No. There is some number, guys. 774 6 6. Take it again as configure. Come here. Yeah. Yes, yes. It is created. 74 is created. So like this, we can generate an invoice from the delivery by using BAPIs. Okay, you need to first cancel, then you need to create the invoice. So this is also one of the BAPI, and also we have like this lot of BAPIs. But main thing is you need to test manually. If it is working, then only you need to write in a program. Okay, this is the program which we have written. And so what else is there? And also guys, one more important point, SE37. So my question is here. I will take one BAPI. Okay, sales order create BAPI. Control V. Display. So importing. And when I go to the importing, see guys, the field names are in a descriptive way. Okay. So let's take an example of document type. Normally document type is the AUART. But whenever we do in a BAPI, it will give in a some meaningful descriptions in the field name itself. Why? Why? Because I can give AUART over here. Why these fields are in descriptive way? Huh? Okay, you are coming to the point. Next.
What is the question?
Testing purpose, okay, it will be easy to identify what is this field. As an SAP consultant, yes, you are good. Then next, tell me. Yeah, you are also coming in a correct way. So what is BAPI first? interface. That means BAPIs can be called from the external systems. If the external developer knows what exactly this AUART, the external system developers doesn't know it is. That's why we give a meaningful descriptions. So this is my document type. By seeing this is my sales group, sales organization. So distribution channel is. So this is a logical question. So some of the interviews they may ask this kind of question. So why the fields in the BAPI structure? Why the fields are in descriptive way? Why? Because BAPI is an interface. BAPIs can be called from the external systems, external users and external developers doesn't know what exactly that field. So for the mapping purpose, so that is also fine for the mapping purpose. So we given a descriptive fields in the BAPI structures. That's the BAPI's related things. Okay, so that's it. Next question is why BAPI structure fields are descriptive. Okay, BAPIs BAPI is the interface. BAPIs are BAPIs are interface and can be consumed by external systems. So if we give technical field name, external users doesn't understand when they are doing field mapping. Okay, so that's the reason we give a descriptive fields case. That's why we give a descriptive fields and the BAPI interfacing structures. So that's one of the things. What exactly the BAPI and what exactly the BAPI post operation we did today. We have seen get operations. We see the post operations. But the next concept is so the extension. So the extension we'll see in the tomorrow is okay. We have the custom fields in the BAPI. So that we will do in the tomorrow's class. I need to go to office. So we'll do the extensions in tomorrow's class. Yeah, early hours. Only today's early hours. Okay. That's and I am going to give one project kind of stuff guys. So please try from your end. SE 30, SE 10 and display and go to the transport for the interfaces and we have already sales order program, right? So program sales order upload. So here I am executing it. Okay, file. Maybe I put in a BAPI file. So I intentionally put a one JU error record. Okay. So whenever I execute the file and execute, it is converting the data. See, this is my error record. See, this is my E means it's an error record. So in this actually, I need to have a traffic signals. If it is in a success, it should be in a green color. If it is an error, it should be in a red color. One thing. The second thing is here my order type is different. Right? As an end user, again I need to go here. I need to delete this record because it is already created. And again, this is the error. Maybe I will give the correct order type. Okay, there's a lot of process which is involved. So I don't want to do that much process. Whenever this is an error, this line should be in a editable mode. This line should be non-editable mode. This line should be in a editable mode. And also I want one checkbox here. And when I select checkbox and enable a save button here, when I save it, this record should be saved in the database case. Okay, but it's not that much easy. Please do this exercise. Try to do this exercise. Okay, but it improves a lot of coding skills. Object orientation with ALB, all options, colors, editable, and save functionality, the edit functionality, all these and checkboxes, everything it is going to complete. Okay, normally we do this kind of things whenever you do a mass uploads. Okay, we give that kind of options. Okay, so I will give an edit option. Again, simply I can edit here if it is in a ROM and save it. It should save in the database, not other things. And also I don't give the edit option for all. If it is an all, it is very easy. The field catalog I can put edit, it will give, but dynamically you need to put. If it is an error, dynamically you need to change the ALV object. So that's the thing you need to do it. So do this, and I will give the 5 days for this. Okay. Thank you all. Bye bye. See you.